Now here we have three equation and we have to solve it by Kramer's rule. So first of all we will find the value of del which can be found by the coefficient of x, y and z. Here coefficient of x are 1, 3, 4, y 2, 8, 9, z minus 1, 2 and 1. Just write 1, minus 1 and 1. So write 1, 3 and 4, 1, 3 and 4, 2, 8 and 9, 9 and minus 1, 2, minus 1, 2 and 1. Now we have to find the value of del. For that we should do maximum number of zero in particular row or particular column. So let's do this. What we will do in column number 3, if you add column number 1 you will get 0 here, and in column number 2 if you add column number 3, if you add twice of column number 3 you will get 0 here. So let's do these processes. In column number 2 I am going to add twice of column number 3, and in column number 3 I am going to add column number 1. So let's do this. I'm not doing anything with column number 1, so I will write 1, 3 and 4. In column number 2 I'm going to add twice of column number 3. So if just do twice of column number 3, this will be minus 2, 4 and 2. Now add it. 2 and minus 2 0, 8 and 4 12, and 9 and 2 11. And in column number 3 I'm going to add column number 1. So minus 1 plus 1 0, 2 and 3 5, and 1 and 4 5. So now we have to find the value. We can expand this determinant with respect to the row 1. This is row 1. So we will leave yellow portion and find the value of del. That will be 1 and 12 and 5 and 5, 11 and 5. Now multiply 12 and 5, 11, 5 and then subtract them. So this will be del is equal to 1 12 into 5 minus 11 into 5. You can take 5 common, and 12 minus 1 is 1. So del will be 5. So the value of del here is write down. The value of del will be 5. So we have got del is equal to 5. Now that is a finite value. Now to find x, y and z, we have to find the value of del x, del y and del z. First of all, let's find the value of del x. So to find del x, in place of x, just put these things minus 1, 28 and 14. Let's write them. minus 1, 28 and 14. So 28 and 14, and leave y and z as it is. So y2, just a moment, 28, y289 and z minus 1 2 1. So y will be 2 8 and 9, 2 8 9, and minus 1 2 1, 2 and 1. Now we will solve it very easily. What we will do, uh, in row R3, I am going to add row R1, and in row R2, I am going to add twice of row R1. By doing this, we will get maximum number of 0. So let's apply this step. The value of del x is leave row 1, that is minus 2, minus 1, 2 and minus 1, and with row 2 I will add twice of row 1. What is twice of row 1? Minus 2, 4 and minus 2. So R2 plus twice of R1. So 28 minus 2 is 26, and 8 plus 4 is 12, and 2 minus 2 is 0. This for R2. R3 is just add R1. So 14 minus 1 is 13, and 9 plus 2 11, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So let's solve it. We will expand it according to this row. So our sign will be plus, plus minus plus, plus minus, and just a moment, plus minus and plus. So this will be minus 1, and leave the yellow portion. You will get 26, 12 and 13 11. 13 11. So the value of del x will be minus 1, and just to multiply them and subtract them. So this will be 26 into 11 minus 13 into 12. 13 into 12. Now to solve it simply, you can take 13 common. For 26 you can write 2 into 13. So you can take 13 common. Inside the bracket will be 2 into 11, that is 22, minus 12. So this will be minus 13 into 10. So this will be minus 130. Minus 130. So the value of x will be del x upon del, and here del x is minus 130, and del is 5. Del is 5. So this will be t upon minus 26. Similarly, we can find the value of del y. Del y. What will be the value of del y? Just x term will be written as it is. They are 1, 3, 4. Just write them 1 and 3 and 4. Y term, in place of y term we will write minus 1, 28 and 14. So that would be minus 1, 28 and 14. And z term will be as it is. They will be minus 1, 2 and 1. They are minus 1, 2 and 1. Got this? Now solve it. It is very easy to solve them. What we will do with column 3, I am going to do column 3 plus column 1. Got it? And with column 1, I am going to do column 1 plus column 2. That means in column 3 and column 2 we will add column number 1. That is very simple. So let's do it. Del y, in column 1 I am adding column number 2. We will get 1 minus 1, 0. And 28 plus 3, that will be 31, and 14 plus 4, 18. And in column 3 in column 2 I will do nothing, so minus 1, 28 and 14. In column number 3 I'm going to add column number 1, so that will be 0 and 2 and 3, 5 and 1 of 4, 5. So now I will expand it according to first row, and the sign convention will be plus, minus and plus. So it will be minus of minus 1, and leave the yellow thing. You will get 31, 5 and 18 and 5. Just multiply them. So this will be del y is equal to 1, and then 31 into 5, 31 into 5, and minus 5 into 18. So just take 5 common. This will be 31 minus 18. 18 minus 31 कितना होगा? 5 इंटू 11 में से 8 गया 3, और 2 में से 1 गया 1, 13. So this will be 5 into 13, and we have to find the value of y. The value of y will be del y upon del, and the value of del y is 5 into 13, and the value of del is 5, I think 5. So the value of y is 13. Value of x was minus 26 and value of y is 13. In similar way, we can find the value of z. So for that we have to find del z. When we write del z, we will not disturb coefficient of x and y. They are 1, 3, 4 and 2, 8, 9. So coefficient of x and y are 1, 3, 4 and 2, 8, 9. In place of z coefficient, we will write these values minus 1, 28 and 14. So just write minus 1, 28 and 14. Minus 1, 28 and 14. And you can easily solve this. What I'm going to do in column number 3, I am going to add column number 1, and in column number 2, I am going to add twice of column number 3. Let's do them. So del z is nothing with column number 1, 1, 3, 4. In column number 2, twice of column number 3. So what is twice of column number 3? That will be minus 2 and 56 and 28. Just add them twice of column number 3. So 2 minus 2 is 0 and 56 plus 8. 56 plus 8 will be 64 and 28 plus 9 will be 37, and in column number 3 we will add column number 1, so this will be 0 and 28 plus 3 is 31 and 14 plus 4 is 18. So this, and I will expand it according to first row. So let's expand 1 and just leave the yellow portion. I will get 64 into 18, 4 into 18 minus 31 into 37. 37. So this now, so just solve it. 64 into 18 minus 31 into 1. Here we'll get 1152 and here we will get 1147. Just multiply and check. Now finally I will get 5. Now the value of z will be delta z upon delta. Delta z is 5 upon 5. Delta is 5. You will get 1.